Oh.
All right, fellas. Look, you're in detention. You all know you did something bad. But this isn't...
I don't think it was that bad.
Well, that's your opinion. You're in detention because you broke the rules.
And
But
that's
I'm
your
not
opinion.
going to be...
You're doing your opinion too. We're all doing our opinions.
See, you're coming at me with a little bit of combativeness, and I know exactly why it's happening, and I'm not going to be the hard A detention guy.
Fart noise.
Dog, did you fart?
Yeah, I guess so.
There wasn't even the sound of a fart, right? You clearly, I saw you from the second you walked in. You kind of had your hand under your armpit and were trying to figure something out. And then you pursed your lips together and nothing came out. And then you said fart noise. And that is fine. I know why you're being this way. You're not getting your 8 daily hugs. And young men, I can tell you right now, you're going to get those hugs from me. So
No, it's okay.
No, yeah, we're good. I'll hug these guys real quick.
I get it.
Oh, that feels good. Oh, that's
I get
nice.
it. No,
That
feel
was
free
nice.
to hug each
That's
other if you
nice.
don't want one from me. But hey, hang on. That was a fine hug. But it was just a fine hug. The DSM defines the 8 hugs you need as 2-arm, chest to chest,
Okay.
2 to 3 beats, and there has to be a connection of some sort. So I want to make sure we get these hugs because I can see you all acting up here. I can see you all giving me the finger. All 3 of you are giving me 2 fingers right now. Yep.
Hear that, fellas? This old man thinks he can fix us.
Bullshit. I don't even think what we did was wrong, by the way.
We'll get into that because it was.
I
It
stole
was.
from the lunch line. That's not wrong.
I know
It's our food. It's for
We
the
paid
kids.
for it.
Mm-hmm. But in stealing from the lunch line, it made it so that some kids didn't have enough food at the end of lunch, right?
And that's on us that the
Yes.
school doesn't have enough food.
Not for thieves. We meet out the amount of food we need. And this back and forth we're having right now, it would be solved by a nice, long hug.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Allen.
Yeah.
Are you getting your 8 hugs? What makes you an expert? Because all I see is a tan line from a wedding ring you don't wear anymore.
Yeah, and your posture is gross. And your clothes look like rumple stilt skin.
And your ex-wife keeps talking about you in English class.
Dude,
We
have you guys
know.
been reading her blog? Her blog is fire.
It's
Oh,
so
good.
good. It's poetry.
I'm in love with her.
It's like angry poetry. It's
She gave me a hug
hilarious.
the other day and it felt so good.
I'm really happy for you, Kyle.
I'm glad that
That's so
she's
cool.
processing everything in her own way and more power to her.
She had a poem go viral yesterday.
She what?
She had a poem go viral yesterday.
On where? On what sort of website? Google?
Everywhere, dude. Mike
All of them.
Tyson was talking about it on his podcast.
Okay, well, I heard he's addicted to mushrooms now, so that's not very cool.
You can't get
to
addicted
me.
to mushrooms. They're good for you.
You could be addicted to anything if you have to do it all the time, even if it's not.
Could you be
helping your
addicted
life.
to hugs?
Good question, Kyle. Kyle, you're so smart.
Yeah, you can be
Thanks.
addicted
Thanks,
to
dude.
hugs.
Bring it in. Chest. Chest,
That was
chest.
really good.
Let me
That
see
was-
both
that
arms.
was fast,
I'll
but it was
mark
good.
it off as a
Squeeze.
hug if it. No, those are chest bumps. Those are chest bumps.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Allen. Turns chair around, turns hat backwards. You
gonna
could
be
be
good.
out there in the world on a date, getting hugs from a new kind of lady. Instead, you're here with 3 of the coolest boys in school trying to assert your dominance. What are you doing, man?
You see this as asserting dominance. I see this as
I feel pretty dominated right now.
I feel very forced.
Raise your hand right now if you feel dominated by Mr. Allen.
I feel like if I raise my hand, he's going to sneak in for a hug. But yeah, me.
And he.
Oh, gross, dude. He's got sweat stains and you stink when you get close,
There's
dude.
nothing. No, there's
made
nothing
such a
embarrassing
weird
about
noise
sweat
when
stains.
Why
went
did you
into that
say
hug.
and heap?
I was getting in there for a hug, and look at that.
Hugs have to be consensual. I want you to know that,
I needed-
especially from our relationship. All right.
You're absolutely right. I needed to do one to show you that it would make you feel better, and I won't do another one if you didn't like it.
I guess
Don't you feel a little better? A little less aggro?
At the beginning, it made me feel fucking bad.
But then
it made me feel better.
That's like a line in the poem.
Hey, I need to find this.
For
So Google, it's on Google, or where did it go viral?
You can definitely Google. It's the top hit for my ex-husband.
On Google.
If I search my ex-husband,
Yep.
the top hit is a
Tyson
poem
should
about
come up reading it on his podcast.
All right,
You want to play that?
I'm going to hit play on this.
What was it titled again?
My ex-husband or Tyson's podcast?
Yeah, it was my ex-husband on Tyson's podcast. That's right.
Okay. All right, and play.
Older than a rock, dumber than a sandwich. My husband is ugly. I fed him a manwich.
It's not true even.
I'm glad he's gone. I'm glad I'm here. Let's all go and have a beer.
It's not iambic. It's not scanning properly.
I love that it rhymes. I love that it has a rhyme scheme just at the end.
Okay, well,
she taught us about that. I think that's called like a pertua or something.
I was immediately inspired to put it to music, so that's what I did last night.
Oh yeah, play the music.
That's beautiful. I'd love to hear the song.
Nah, I'm shy. Mr. Allen, light cigarette. Looks super cool. If you just needed our help and someone to talk to, we would have talked to you without you throwing us in detention.
I am not.
Yeah, crosses arms and leans on back to back. We would have helped.
Lays across 3 desks right next to them. Dude, stealing food isn't bad. Don't you know that we can't afford it?
Well, that sucks. That sucks. But this lunch program gives the kids who can't afford lunch.
They need a buffer. They can't just get the exact right amount of food. And if somebody steals, kids go hungry. That's not a good solution.
Well, you know what? You know what you're actually poor in? You know what you actually need to invest in a little more?
Don't say hugs, Mr.
We've
Allen.
We've already hugged 8 times in the last 15 minutes.
You know what's a little more exciting than the stonks that you keep talking about?
And Mr. Allen, listen,
Do you know?
I get it.
Okay.
You're about to say hugs. We know that's what you're ramping up to.
Or your band.
We had sneak attack.
I get it, man. I got a boner and fainted during the health video. And it felt very embarrassing and felt very exposed.
But kind of good too,
right? It was so cool, Benji. It was actually so cool.
Yeah, but I spun it. And yeah, you got broken up with by the hottest woman in school. And she divorced you. And she's a teacher and we love her. Mm-hmm. You got to spin this, man. You can't become the weird hug pervert guy.
I'm sorry.
I don't think the kind of hugs you're missing is younger males who you have authority over.
Not missing hugs. You all are.
Why are you holding your arms across your chest like that? Why are you hugging yourself?
You're desperate, man. You need a lady. You're desperate, dude. You're so sad. Your band played the other night and nobody came. Nobody. You need to talk to different people.
That's groundswell. We'll get some groundswell, and you all don't know what everybody missed out on. But if you'd like to invite your mothers or aunts,
we do know what we missed out on. You want Instagram Live, and there are 3 people watching, and it was us. We're trying to be nice, but your band's bad, Mr. Allen.
Which part don't you like about the band? Is it the lyrics?
The oboe.
Okay,
and the
so me.
masks.
Okay. It is hard to play an oboe through a
and the
mask.
vibe and the music and the everything.
Oh, and the venue was dirty.
Okay, that's
not your house, is it? There's no way.
Oh, God, please don't be the house.
You kids are beyond saving. That's what I'm learning today. All right. I hope you all go to jail and get addicted to drugs because I tried my best for the past 10 minutes and I have gotten nothing but pushback.
Why don't you just front us a little money for a little bit more food? Be like a little stepdaddy at school for us.
Honestly, I got a great stock tip if you want to invest.
Okay. As long as you take my stock tip.
Okay.
It's about to trade publicly. Mm-hmm. We're about to hit an IPO.
Okay.
If it's for hugs.
It's a little stock I like to call hugs.
Oh, no.
Oh God.
I actually fell for that one. I'm an idiot.